guys, I just watched the third episode of Disney Plus's new Moon Knight series, and I really enjoyed it. I have to say, well done for Marvel on this. They've had 3 really good episodes so far, and not one of them is disappointed. I will say though, thinking about it now, I've had a little bit of time to think about it. I think this is probably the weakest episode out of the 3, but that's not a problem because I really did enjoy it. And I have to say, over the weekend, I've picked this up, and this is actually based off the Disney Plus series. Oh, sorry, the Disney Plus series is actually based off this, and I'm really enjoying it. And it shows how weird Moon Knight is as a character, and this book here really makes me appreciate the show a lot more because it's so strange, and the way they've adapted it to digital media. It's amazing. It really is, and hats off to Marvel. This episode was really good. It was very different from what we've had, but overall, I think it's one of the best Disney Plus episodes we've had. So let's get into it. So at the end of the last episode, we see Mark and Stephen, obviously, and Khonshu. They go to Egypt, and they actually go to the Great Pyramid of Giza, and there's actually a really cool callback in this because in the first episode, if you recall, Mark and Stephen, they're working in the museum, and this little girl is trying to put rubbish in this pyramid. And Stephen makes a joke saying that, oh, there's nothing in the Pyramid of Giza. And then in this episode, they go into it, and it's full of like the other avatars of all the gods. And there's a great scene where Mark gets controlled by Khonshu because he's been banished and he's not allowed in there. And I thought that scene was really good. Oscar Isaac is amazing for this role. And Ethan Hawke, once again, legend. He's killing this role, they both are. Another thing to notice is that Khonshu actually changed up a bit. I'm pretty sure he watched our last episode and he thought that we were onto him. He actually did some pretty decent things for Stephen and Mark this episode. He did stuff that he shouldn't have done, I'll say that for the least. There's a great scene at the end where he like turns back the night sky to know the location of where Arma is, and you see all the stars and everything, and the CGI is just amazing in this scene. But the one thing I will say about this episode that is good is the action. It reminds me a lot of other projects that we've had in the past, such as Indiana Jones and Uncharted. Obviously, we've talked about those on this channel in the past, and it really did remind me of those whilst I was watching them, I have to say. But the fight scenes are incredible. There's a great fight scene with a young man that sadly passed away. I think he's playing the Midnight Man, and he was great. It's really sad that he's passed away because we obviously, as we see him turn into this character, we won't get another iteration of him unless they recast. But apart from that, this fight scene was incredible. The way they switched from Stephen and Mark's suits was really funny. I thought that was great. The comedy's still amazing in this season, and it really just wonders me where they're going to go. But there's actually a tease to the third altar, which I'm not going to spoil it. I've accidentally spoiled it for a few people, and it's in this, so I'm pretty sure I know where they're going with this. I love this episode. I thought the cinematography was amazing. Sorry, I can't stop talking about the that final scene at the end. It was amazing. You wouldn't think it from a Disney Plus show. I'm not too sure what the budget is for this series, but I thought it was incredible. I really did. I love this episode. I'd probably say I'd give this episode an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. It's really good, but I think they're going through sort of the mystery a bit too quick. I wish they would slow down. I've heard episode 4 is amazing, and it takes real influence from the comics, and I've read a few of them, so I think I might know what's going on, but that's the whole point of why we're watching this series, because no one knows what's going on, and they could take it in a whole different direction like they have with Mr. Knight, and a lot of people sort of calm down about that, but overall this episode was very enjoyable. I'm very excited for Wednesday, and you'll see my review for episode 4 when I watch it. I love this episode. So what did you guys think of this week's episode of Moon Knight? Let us know down below, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.